Welcome back to What Are Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the SU-8. It's the Tier 6 Tier 6 Soviet SPG. Almost got the wrong one there. It's located on the southwest spawn of Highway under the command of Comrade Sergey. But he's about to become the victim of a trio of trolls, and there they are in the Excelsior tanks. And their names: ArtaDestroyer1, ArtaDestroyer2, and ArtaDestroyer1410. And here they come, and they're going to troll this SU-8. They're not going to allow him to play the game, and basically what's happening here is that 4 players of the same team are not playing the game at all, which gives an instant advantage to the enemy, which of course means that the enemy is more than likely going to win this game. Now at the moment all 3 of them are trying to push him. Well, one of them sort of like got a bit behind. I think he was trying to push the others, but I think what they're going to try and do is push him over the cliff. Either that or push him in such a place where the enemy can shoot at him. I'll take the mini-map off temporarily, but I will put it back on. They're all lined up together now. That building is an indestructible building, so there's no way they can actually go through it. They've destroyed the barn, but now they're going to try and flip him over on this building. They're pushing him against the building. Now this is cheating, it's trolling, and it's against the rules. And Wargaming should ban these people. They've entered the game using a code, and now they've flipped him over. I'm going to come back out so we can actually see what they've done. They flipped him over on his side, but he writes automatically, and so they go straight back into trolling mode to try and troll him again. As you can see, they're all 3 of them still there. And he's now driving to try and get away from them. Now actually the thing is that the SU-8 is designed from the T-28 light medium tank, so it's a lot faster than them. A lot faster. The Excelsior is a premium British tank, but it's very slow, it's very heavy. And the SU-8, well, it can drive away from them if he wants to. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to initially in the game. And they're now shooting at him, which means obviously they won't get a high caliber medal, because you can't get a high caliber if you do team damage, or even would have done team damage by shooting. Now he's going to run out of river here very shortly, but he's just going to change course and head towards the enemy. And in fact, actually it's a good job that he did, because if you look at the minimap, you can see that the looks up on the west side of the map has only got the M37 between him and the cap. So it very much looks as if the enemy are going to win this game very, very quickly. The M5A1 Stuart's up there with the looks as well. But Comrade Sergey, who's in the SU-8, has decided that he can sit here for the moment. He doesn't need to go any further. Oops, sorry, the view. It's difficult when you're up alongside a building, but here comes the Excelsiors again. And the best thing for him to do now is just to drive and keep driving faster than the Excelsiors, and there's nothing they can do. In fact, actually, if he was to drive back to the cap, it would take them forever to get there. So he's quite happy to do this and keep doing this and keep leading them on a merry dance. But these people should be banned. These people are not playing by Wargaming's rules, and as a consequence they should be banned out of the game altogether. Now I know that they have actually entered the game using a code, and oh, there's the 88 just taken out Comrade Sergey. They've entered the game using a code, which of course Wargaming freely gives, and these people then go in, they use names like ArtaDestroyer, or specifically the same names or similar names to identify themselves. But these 3 are acting as a platoon, and they're trolling other players in the game. Now this is deliberately contrary to Wargaming's rules, and it ruins the game, because if you get a new player who joins the game and comes across people like this, well, they're not going to want to play the game for very long, are they? And so they are actually costing wargaming a lot of money, because people will leave the game and go and join League of Legends or War Thunder or something else which doesn't have that many trolls in it, or a company that actually does care about their players enough to ban people who break the rules. Now, not to saying that wargaming don't ban people who break the rules, they do. They ban people who use cheats, but on this occasion, yeah, these sort of people keep coming back to the game again and again, and they keep getting reported, and frequently they stay in the game for a very long time. And in fact, if you recall, Klaus Kellerman actually showed several videos where the same people were actually engaged in multiple trolling battles. So they made it to the biggest a-hole videos several times. The same people, in fact, we've featured the same people on our channel too. So at the end of battle results, it was a foregone conclusion it was going to be a defeat when 4 members of the team were not fighting because they couldn't. And as a consequence, I'm afraid Comrade Sergei's game was absolutely ruined by these idiots. Therefore, he should get some compensation. Here's the trolls. These ones here. And I don't know if that actually brings it up. No, it doesn't. So ArtaDestroyer1, ArtaDestroyer1410 and ArtaDestroyer2. Now, I think if we right click on these names, it doesn't actually show. No, it doesn't show on this, but you can actually normally find their real names. I think this is their real name actually in the game. But all these 3 players need to be banned by wargaming immediately. Absolutely immediately, because if they come across ordinary players who have just joined the game, just managed to get themselves an Arty, just starting out, and they come across these fools, and they're just going to leave the game because they're going to think, oh, well, this game's rigged, and therefore I don't want to play it, and I can't play the game because these people are stopping me from playing the game. So wargaming, it's up to you, but it's your business. If you don't take some action against these people, it's going to show that you're actually condoning the rigging of a game. Now, Klaus Kellerman had an instance of game rigging and trolling on his channel. We've had multiple instances of game rigging and trolling on our channel, including team killing. Team killing is still going on. Arties are still being chucked over cliffs to their deaths by other players, and it's still happening, or they're being pushed out in front of the enemy to allow the enemy to shoot them, and again, that is still team killing. So wargaming, you need to do something about these players and ban them, and preferably get their IP numbers. If they've got a dynamic IP number, just ask players to identify them as soon as they come into the game, send in the replay, and let wargaming deal with them straight away, get them banned. If they actually do buy anything, if they pay for any gold or any premium vehicles, these can be removed from them straight away, and then of course they'd have to pay for these things again if they wanted to get back into the game, and that means more money for wargaming. But you've got to get rid of these people before they actually make customers go away, and you'll lose business if you allow people like ArtaDestroyer1, ArtaDestroyer1410 and ArtaDestroyer2 to troll players. Thanks for watching.